All right, everybody. This is Talk About Texas. I am Ron Houston. It's good to have all of y'all here today. We've got our co-hosts back with us who were out at the rodeo, and we are glad to have them back. We got Sharon Arnold and John Nava. Ladies and gentlemen, glad to have y'all back today.
Well, thank you. It's great to be back.
Yeah, great to be back.
Did you have fun out at the rodeo?
Oh, a lot of walking.
Yeah, we got our exercise, didn't we?
Yeah, we got plenty of exercise, climbing the stairs, walking here and there.
I didn't lose a darn pound, though.
I haven't weighed yet.
What part did you want to lose? I won't get into that.
Sharon.
Oh, watch it.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Lord.
Hey,
getting personal here.
So you had a good time?
Yeah, we had a very good time. They met a lot of good people. Met some celebrities like Savannah Andrews, for a WOAI Channel 4 weather woman.
I love her.
Yeah, she came on the air with us, and she was a lot of fun. Her and Barbie Todd Puckett.
Yeah.
Yes,
I like her.
They were
nice
awesome.
Yeah, they were awesome.
And then Gloria Ramirez from the wine committee, she bought us a bottle of wine. We drank it on the air.
Yes, we did. It was good.
We're glad both of y'all are back. Thank you for doing the remote broadcast out there. We appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome. We had fun.
We want to say thank you to our sponsor. This guy's a good friend of John Nava's, our friend Julio Gamez and Ida. Ida's his wife's name. And believe me, I've been over there a couple of times. In fact, luckily, I got in there just time for lunch this last week and got to visit some more with Ida. They have a company called GG Contracting, and they have 7 different companies that they have all this categorized in. So I've talked to them, and they're going to start coming on. Julio and his wife are going to start coming on with me every once in a while, and they're going to talk about several of these companies and what they do. So we're going to pick one today, commercial and residential remodel and repair. Now, they have 7 different companies. These people do drywall, tape and float, exterior, interior painting, flooring, kitchen, bathroom, cabinet removal, installation, landscaping, and fountains, metal buildings. You get the idea. They do a little bit of everything. And the big difference about G&G Contracting is that if Julio puts his name on it, it's a good product. You know that to be a fact.
Oh, yeah, definitely. They're good people.
Julio doesn't do nothing but good stuff.
He does very good work.
And he stands behind it. That's what's important.
Thank you, Julio. We appreciate it.
We love you, Julio. Oh, yes, we do. And let's see. We're going to give a phone number out. His number over there is 210-601-0761, 210-601-0761, Julio Gamez, to Gamez and Gamez Facility Solutions. Give him a call. Be sure and tell him that we sent you, okay? And his cell phone, if you want to use that, is 210-606-7923, 210-606-7923. That's his direct cell phone. So if you want some more information on the company, Gamez and Gamez Facility Solutions, you can Google it or call Julio, 210-606-7923. Just be sure you heard it. You tell him you heard about it on Talk About Texas. I started to say Dance Across Texas. That was a club that I used to work at in Austin. There's something wrong with my brain today.
Oh, Lord.
I'm getting old.
What year was that?
Okay, well, let's talk about our new sponsor today.
Yay.
Okay, we finally on board with this radio station is East End Glass Company with the owners of Sam and Dennis Meyer. They originally purchased the company, and we do all kinds of glass work, commercial work. Actually, we just talking about the security officer downstairs. We bidded. Somebody shot some windows out in this building here, and we got a quote out there for them. We're just waiting for them to get it approved and all that. But we do mirrors, shower doors. We work with Julio a lot of times for mirrors, shower doors, insulated windows, whatever. I don't know if y'all heard about that Jack in the Box on Zazamora car went through there and tore that building apart. Well, we went over there after they put it back together and put the new storefront in.
So it's the same story with Julio is with your company. You guys have been around a long time. You know how to do it right, and the only one way to do it is the right way to start with.
That is correct. Yeah, we've been I've been in the glass business about over 50 years. And East End's been around about 72 years.
How do they reach you over at East Glass?
Okay, they could call our office is 210-333-2210.
One more time.
210-333-2210, and ask for Shayla Shutterfield. She's the new office manager up there. And we got 3 girls up there that will work up there. It's Reagan, which I'm going to try to get on the show next week. and then Jay. So this one of those three girls will direct you to the right direction.
Okay, thank you, John. All right, we've got somebody on the line with us right now, Gary Calloway. Gary, you there?
Yes, sir. How are you today?
I'm doing good. Gary and I have been friends a long time. His dad was Al Dean of the Allstars, and for a good while they lived in South Texas, in Freer, Texas. I used to work at KOPY Radio down in Alice back in 71, 72, and that's where I first heard of them. And they weren't a national band, but they're the closest thing you could get to a national band because everybody knew Al Dean. Everybody knew Al Dean of the Allstars. And one of the things that your dad and your band championed was the Cotton Eye Joe. You became known for that, didn't you?
Yes, sir, he did. 1967, he wrote it. He didn't write it, I'm sorry. He recorded it in Nashville in 1967, and right after that it caught on worldwide.
Well, there's been a lot of versions of it, but I think your dad's was one of the most popular, wasn't it?
Yes, sir. They played it at the Spurs games. When the Spurs first came to San Antonio, they would play it during the game, and then they also played it at the seventh inning stretch of the Texas Rangers baseball game.
Wow, that's great.
That kind of make you feel good when you heard that song come up?
Yeah.
Well, tell us about. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Oh, I was going to say one of the astronauts even took it to the moon.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Wow.
So that song's out of this world. Boo. Tell everybody about your mom. It's very unusual. I didn't know this, but your mom, remember when we had her on the air before?
Right.
She was a drummer of the band, and she taught herself. Talk about how that went down.
Well, she, my dad played since he was a teenager, started a band called the Texas Teenagers back when a bunch of guys in high school started playing. And they just played through the years. And then one day the drummer decided that he wanted to quit. So my daddy went out and bought a set of drums and set it up in our living room when I was, just a kid. And he told my mom, he said, learn to play those. And she turned the record player on and the radio, and sat there and was self-taught on how to play the drums, and she played for 50 years.
Wow.
That was very unusual, wasn't it, for a woman to be a drummer in a country western band?
At that point in time, there weren't many anywhere.
That's great.
Well, okay, your dad's passed, your mom's passed, so Al Dean and the Allstars are no more, but you are, and do you still play around with any bands anymore, or are you retired?
No, sir, I haven't played in a long time. I just don't think my fingers and my brain could work together anymore.
But you had a lot of fun, though, didn't you?
Oh, I did. Played all over the country, and I could have never had a better job. It afforded me the opportunity to own 5 or 6 different businesses through the years that I played, and I've made money on the road, and I made money at home.
Well, that's
good.
Great
That's
memories.
Great. You got the best of both worlds.
Yeah. Great memories.
Well, listen, Gary, I wanted to bring you on, and I wanted to do a tribute to your dad. No particular reason, is I remember the time when we had him on KKYX. Remember that, when we had everybody there that time? And your mom was there.
Did.
And it wasn't much after that, and he passed away. But that was a very special time because you never know how long we're going to live in this world. And so I wanted to get that on tape. Kind of the same with you. I wanted you to be on and let us know we appreciate all the things you've done and you contributed to when you were in that band. And so I just wanted folks out there to know you like I know you. And we appreciate everything you do. And if we can ever help you, let us know. That's Gary Calloway with Al Dean and the Allstars, a world-famous band. Thank you so much.
I appreciate you having me on.
I'll see you soon.
You. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, we're ready to go. Oh, my goodness, we got Mr. Rick Sowell. Rick, how you doing down there?
Oh, man, I'm doing great. How are you doing, Roy?
Yeah. Now, what's the name of your barbecue place, Sowell's Barbecue?
Sowell's Barbecue. We're right on the city square downtown Three Rivers, Texas.
Now, the one thing that's very impressive to me, because I played football a little bit in college, unfortunately not like him, he was on the national small college championship team at Southwest Texas. What year was that?
Roy, that was in 1981, and we turned around and did it again in 1982.
2 times national championship. Well, that's pretty good. That was back when it was called Southwest Texas before they changed it. And so I still call it Southwest Texas. I'm not going to call it that other name.
There's a lot of us out there.
Well, listen, tell us about your background and how you got into doing this restaurant thing because, there's people can do a lot of different things. A restaurant is a hard business.
Well, it took me 15 years to figure that out, but you're exactly right. I coached high school football for many, many years and retired and started doing a little real estate business and decided to open up a little barbecue joint. That was 15 years ago, Roy. And, we enjoy it. We enjoy the people of South Texas, and it's not as bad as you think. We really enjoy it.
Now, you've got a table there that you kind of hold court on every morning, right?
Oh yeah, that's a table of knowledge that locals.
Table
we've
of
got
knowledge.
We've got about 15 old guys in town that's got keys to the back door. They come in when they want, make their own coffee, and they sit down and we philosophize every morning.
I know it's one of the greatest experiences I've ever had. I got so smart there I couldn't stand it. Well, tell us. You do some catering, you do barbecue, and you have what you're famous for now is your lunches. Tell us about your lunches. Lunch specials.
Well, we do a daily lunch special every day, Roy. We're in a little bitty town, so we're kind of the general store. We have a little bit of everything. We feature our barbecue, but we've got chicken fried steaks and burgers, and we do have a daily lunch special every day. And we do a lot of catering. We just got through catering a big event out in Ray Point, Texas. A big barbecue, a birthday bash out there. So we're available. We did 1,000 people last weekend, and we did 200 this weekend, and we did 50 yesterday morning. So we can do small or large. It doesn't matter.
Well, let us know how they can reach you. If somebody wants to call about some catering, how do they reach you? And if you have a website, give that too.
Well, we have a Facebook page, Sal's Barbecue, and you can reach me at 210-289-0647. That's my cell phone, or you can call the barbecue joint at 361-786-3333.
Give us your cell phone one more time, please.
My cell phone is 210-289-0647. And I'll tell you, Roy, we've catered a little bit of everything, some weddings, some divorces, rigs, quinceaneras. If you got something you want to celebrate, we'll bring the barbecue.
All right. Well, listen, Rick, thanks for doing this. As you know, I've admired what you did, and we've been friends for a good while there, and I just had an opportunity to do some good for you. So maybe we'll bring you some business. 210-289-0647. Rick Sowell's Barbecue, right down in the square in Three Rivers, a good American. And if you can do some business with him, I appreciate it. He's got some really, really good food. Rick, thanks for taking time to be with us today, okay?
Thank you, Roy, and thanks for having us on. We really appreciate it.
I'll see you soon because I'm going to drive down and get me something to eat.
Come on, buddy. We got a spot at the table for you.
All right, thank you. All right, this is Talk About Texas. I'm Roy Holly, and we got John Nava, and we've got Sharon Arnold. Ron Houston. Yeah, he pointed that out. I go back and forth between Roy Holly and Ron Houston.
God.
I'm the only guy that's got 2 names. Anything you guys got to add or you got coming up that you want to talk about?
I don't know. Do you?
No, I just, the rodeo's over with. We had a good time at the rodeo. Looking forward for next year.
Yeah.
And I know we're going to do some good for next year.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get this Mr. Sal to come cater for us for the raffle committee.
That'd be great. Yeah.
He's got good food.
If he's still listening, we might call you next year to see if you can donate some stuff to the raffle committee. One of the committees that buy animals during the Junior Livestock Auction. And
we'll go down and see him.
Yeah, we could go down there and see him maybe on a weekend or something.
We'll go down and see him and talk to him.
That'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be good. And
that'd be great.
Anything else? By the way, if anybody's listening and they want more information on your glass company,
call East End Glass Company, 210-333-2210.
Also, if they want anything about the rodeo, John can help you with that, and also
and so can Sharon.
Right. Anything, and you got a party coming up here pretty soon down the road with your.
Well, at Church Holy Name Catholic Church, we have our festival coming up, but I need to get some more information on that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. And how about you, Sharon? Anything?
Nothing good. I mean, just rolling along in life.
Okay,
got over rodeo, but we had a great time at the rodeo.
I know you could tell.
And I want you all to look up next year's and make sure you come out and make sure you support it because all the money goes to children out there when you buy a ticket.
Let's go to Loretta Kusek right now. Loretta.
Hey.
Hey,
How are you,
Loretta. We got John Nava here with us today, and Sharon Arnold are sitting in with us. And
Okay.
We're going to bring you on and tell us about your organization. What's the name of it?
It's Alamo City Conservatives. I started the club in the middle of a pandemic with $0, and we're just finishing up our 4th year.
That's pretty good.
Well, I think so. Our speaker our next meeting is going to be March the 9th, and our speaker is John, he likes to be called Danny Diaz. He is the president of San Antonio Police Association, and this guy has an awesome. He's been in the service for more than 30 years, and he's going to be our speaker.
When is this now? When is it?
This is March the 6th. This Thursday. This coming Thursday.
And where are you having it?
What?
Where are you going to have it at?
San Francisco Steakhouse. It's right off of San Pedro, San Francisco.
Well, it's where the old San Francisco house used to be. It's just not a steakhouse anymore, right?
No, it's just they just have meetings, like our organization.
But they still have the swing.
It's great.
They still have the swing where the girl used to swing back and forth. When I come there, I look up in there and I still remember the good old days.
If you'd like to come, I'd be glad to, have you as our guest, and you can do, I can put you on the swing. And
Well, listen,
we can put Sharon on there.
We never thought about that.
I'm too short.
Sharon,
I can't get up there.
Sharon's a good-looking woman.
We'll help you up.
Yeah, we got a good-looking woman
We got
over
somebody
here.
here that's a good-looking one. She would love to get on that swing sometime.
Now, what does your committee do? Tell me a little bit more about your committee.
It's not a committee. It's an organization. It's not part of the rodeo.
When I started the committee, y'all can look us up on AlamoCityConservatives.com. We're kind of a social club, and what I have is speakers that can give us information about our community. And example, we have like April. I want people to save the date. We're going to have like K9 for Warriors, and a lot of people are not familiar with them. Roy, remember we had a fundraiser, and you and Sonny y'all were my guests.
Yeah.
Remember we had that fundraiser. Well, I'm going to have one again as our speaker. This is for April the 3rd. And what they do is dogs that are going to be euthanized, they take them and train them for our veterans that has PTSD. And they have saved several veterans from suicide.
Oh, my God. That's great. That's a great thing to do. That is really, I'm impressed. That's great.
Yeah, that's very good. Very good. Very good to hear.
Roughly 20 veterans die by suicide every day, and over 1,000 dogs are euthanized. And what this K9 for Warriors, what they've done is they've taken the 2 and trained them, and they have saved so many lives. But that's for April the 3rd.
Yeah.
But y'all talking about the rodeo earlier, I've been a member for, 25, 26 years? I don't know, a long time. And a lot of people, when I was with the Ambassador Committee, and we used to do tours and what have you, and a lot of people don't realize how much money the rodeo collects for scholarship.
Oh, yeah.
It's all in the millions of dollars.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, listen, Loretta, when's your event coming up? And one of the things I want to reiterate is that your group is not a Republican or Democratic group. It's open to everybody, right?
Right. We're conservatives.
Conservative is the word.
Republicans and Democrats, they fight among each other. We're conservatives. All
right. How do they reach you? What's your phone number, and when's the date of the event?
My phone number is area code 210-657-7167. And the event is, the next one is March the 6th. at San Francisco Steakhouse, and the doors open at 11 a.m.
And I can tell you, it's a lot of fun.
You can look us up at AlamoCityConservatives.com. We finally got a website, and I've got a lot of pictures of the speakers we've had. We've had Attorney General Paxson, we've had Alan West, we've had some. God has really blessed us with some marvelous speakers. And Danny, we can't wait to hear what Danny Diaz has to say about. He told me he had a lot of information. So we get a lot of information from our community, from our state, and I have some other great speakers lined up. We don't have a meeting in June and July, so I'm already starting on
Loretta, we got to get out of here.
Speakers.
I got to get out of here. I want to say thank you again for taking time to come on. And phone number is 210-657-7167 if you want to know more about Alamo City Conservatives and Loretta. Loretta, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And I'll see you soon, okay?
Well, thank you very much for having me, Roy. I hope you have a great day.
All right, I'll see you soon at the meeting. All right, we've got somebody else coming up, Mr. Jim Cullen, I do believe. Jim, are you on the phone?
Yes, I'm on the phone, Roy. Good to talk to you. How are you?
It's good to talk to you. Now, Jim, tell us your story, I didn't know this, but you were one of the original people that started the Poteet Strawberry Festival. Talk about that.
Well, actually, it was more like I reorganized it. Actually, the Strawberry Festival was started by a group of people in 1948 to help the farmers, sell it. We were growing a lot of strawberries in this area and to help them sell Poteet strawberries. And so they started doing a parade in 48. We had Lions Club in 48, and they had a rodeo arena. And I grew up here in the Poteet area, and I remember the Strawberry Festival very well, as a kid. And when I got out of college in 68, all the old-timers were gone or had quit it. The Lions Club had even disbanded the Lions Club, and they even tore down their rodeo arena. So I was talking to some of the guys, and they said, well, got the idea to recharter the Lions Club. So we rechartered the Lions Club in 1968, and we leased a piece of property and built a new rodeo arena and started having a rodeo. And then after a few years, we had enough money to purchase property, so we purchased 10 acres here where the strawberry grounds are now and moved the rodeo arena here and built the rodeo arena. And then the property beside us, the Lions Club actually purchased 10 acres at first. And then the property beside us was available. They call it the hill because it's a big old Caliche hill full of rocks.
Everything's been growing and growing and growing and growing.
Right. But
listen,
it's perfect.
You also have a wine company. Tell us about strawberry wine.
Yes, I do. I make strawberry wine, and actually we have one here at the festival that we've registered the label for the Strawberry Festival. So, and I manufacture the wine for the Strawberry Festival. They buy the strawberries from the growers. Everybody thinks when the Strawberry Festival is over with, the strawberry season is over with, but it's not. It usually runs another month. So the growers always have trouble selling their late season strawberries, so we started making different products out of them. The first product that we started was strawberry wine.
Wow, that's great.
And everybody likes that, don't they?
Yeah, everybody loves it.
And you got strawberry wine, and you also work on windmills too, right?
Yeah, I work on windmills also. Actually, in September, I just got back from Massachusetts up in New England, right out of Boston, working on a big windmill up there that's like 70 foot tall.
How do people reach you if they want more information on the Strawberry Festival or your windmills or your wine?
Well, they can call me on my cell phone, which is 210-315-0056, or they can call the winery, which is 830-276-4440.
All right. You've got somebody there that's the president of the Strawberry Festival.
Yes, I do. I am the current president of the Strawberry Festival.
What's his name?
His name is Chris Lopez.
Thank you. Let's talk to him.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Chris, congratulations, I think, on being president.
Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate that very much. I tell you what, it is definitely a whole lot of work.
Well, tell me, when does the Strawberry Festival start, and what's the website?
So the Poteet Strawberry Festival website, anybody can Google PoteetStrawberryFestival.com, and it'll take you right to our page.
Tell you who's going to be playing and all the different things going on?
Sure will. Yes, sir.
PoteetStrawberryFestival.com, right?
Yes, sir. Yep. PoteetStrawberryFestival.com, and we will be. This year's going to be a little different. We generally have just done kind of a locals deal on Thursday nights in years past. Free gate admission, and then folks would pay obviously the $10 parking, and then when you come inside, you pay for all you could ride for the children mostly. For the local kids to be able to ride the carnival rides. So we have a huge carnival every year. Wade Shows is who is going to be running it for us this year, and it's going to be a pretty. It's going to be bigger than years past. It's going to be a pretty good show. They're pretty.
We
excited
thank
to be
you.
here.
We thank you a lot for being on today, and we're going to do some more interviews with you from between now and the festival. Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. Thank you. You have a good day. Give my friend Jim a hello for me. Okay. This is Ron Houston.